Mr. Speaker, 99% of Canada's oil exports go to the U.S., but the U.S. is ramping up their domestic production and will supply 80% of growing global oil demand in the next 5 years. The Liberals are destroying Canada's competitiveness. A major midstream operator, Keyera, warns, quote, Canada is not looked upon as a good place to invest when it comes to oil and gas.
That's right.
U.S. investors are negative about Canada. The U.S. environment is quite positive. When will the Liberals stop helping the United States steal Canadian jobs, innovation, and investment?
Honourable Minister of Natural Resources.
Mr. Speaker, I'm glad that the member opposite agrees with us that having 99% of our export of oil and gas go to one country, the United States, isn't a very good idea, which is why we want to expand our export markets. It's too bad that in 10 years of government, they didn't do that. They didn't build 1 kilometre of pipeline to access export markets. So, in a way, the honourable member is helping us make the argument that we need to do exactly that to get a better price for our oil, to create good jobs for Canadians, and that's what we intend to do.
The honourable member for Lakeland.
They vetoed, of course, the only new opportunity to Tidewater, and they risked the livelihoods of hundreds of thousands of Canadians. Next year, the Bank of Canada says new energy investment in Canada will drop to zero. 97% of Canada's oil is in the oil sands, but the Prime Minister keeps telling the world he wants to phase it out. Every one oil sands job creates 2.5 jobs in the rest of Canada. But since 2015, over 55,000 oil sands workers lost their jobs. More than twice the people lost their jobs in oil and gas across Canada, not including contractors. When will the Prime Minister actually champion energy investment in Canada and jobs for Canadians?
Honourable Minister of Natural Resources.
Speaker, I'm sure the member is pleased as we are that there have been 50,000 new jobs created in Alberta. I'm sure that the member opposite is also very pleased, because she's an Albertan, to know that Alberta is actually going to lead the country in growth of GDP. It is actually members on this side of the House who continue to be optimistic and bullish about the growth of the Western Canadian economy, and all they do is say doom and gloom. We believe in entrepreneurship and innovation and the spirit of the people of Alberta.